No matter how it may seem, no one has control over your life except for you. This is not personal, financial, or life advice. We're just a couple of guys and an occasional guest talking out loud. Welcome to the What Are We Doing podcast.
What's up? What's going on?
Yo, what's up?
My name is Handsome Kelly, and to the left of me, right of me, next to me, as always, Kadeem Brown.
I'm somewhere in the room. I'm here, though.
Gotta let them know who I'm with, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's about time, man.
Bro, this is well overdue, bro. We've been waiting for months and months talking about this, and it's finally here. This is the day, bro.
Yeah, but that happens, though, you know? A lot of times, I like to say with ideas, you don't just take an idea and run with it. Ideas like a baby. What you want to do is
nurture it.
Well, yeah, that too. Also, you gotta let it walk. I gotta learn how to run. That's where you go. Brainstorm, get some good ideas.
I hear you. I dig it.
Yeah, once you start running, then you're good.
I hear you.
So this is our podcast. The title: What are we doing? That's it.
That's it. Yeah. So tell me about what are we doing? So how do we come up with this idea?
All right, how we came about this idea? We were really talking one time. The main goal is to reach more people. We want to have a better audience and a better reach. And by doing so, people, I see that podcast is in as well as video. And so I said, you know what, let me make it happen. And then I was talking to my boy Kadeem about it, teamed up and got the materials, got everything down packed, and there we are.
Yeah, definitely. And the biggest thing is me and H probably talk on a daily basis. Sometimes the conversations we have to stop and be like, yo, we need to record this shit. Are we allowed to curse on this? We'll keep it PG-13.
The fuck you mean gonna keep it PG-13? What's wrong with you?
Some of those conversations, I'm like, yo, bro, we got to record this. People got to hear what we're talking about. So, I mean, we're here now.
Yeah,
so
we're going to start it off well. We're going to talk about ourselves, and then we're going to get into it, how we're going to move forward and everything. All right, so, again, my name is Handsome Kelly. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Handsome Kelly. Yes, that is my real name.
Handsome Kelly, is that your real name?
Man, I get that every time. Since I was a little kid, you know, when they used to say to me, yo, that's not your real name. Let me see some ID. It gets old. But that's my real name, Handsome Kelly. What am I doing now? What I'm doing now, I'm focusing on reaching my goals. I can't say that. That's too vague.
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
Yeah. I mean, your focus is your goals. Your focus is your dreams. You're focusing on crushing your goals. Crushing life.
Yeah, definitely. But I really want to plan on being impactful and changing the culture, not just myself. I want to change the culture, change the world, change everything.
That's it, bro. You got to impact as many people as possible. I mean, that's what it comes down to. A little bit about myself. I'm Kadeem Brown. Don't have a crazy name, I guess.
Are you sure?
Everyone's like, Kadeem. Yeah, that's it right there. So, yeah, I mean, from Elmont, New York, and I'm here. I'm doing the same thing. I have a vision right now, and I'm just trying to crush that dream and reach my goals. And just stuff like this, surrounding myself with people who are on the same path with me and just collabing with other people, getting ideas out, let people hear what I'm talking about, what I'm thinking about, put stuff out in the atmosphere, in the universe, and see how it comes back to me.
You definitely have to manifest it.
That
Number one, you have to manifest it. I feel a lot of people don't do that. They just think that they're going to keep the ideas to themselves and it's going to manifest and happen. Nah. Yeah. I'm telling everybody my ideas, man. Every single person.
Agreed. And I mean, the thing about that, people think, yo, I have to keep my ideas, I have to move in silence and stuff like that. Yo, how do I know if the next guy next to me can't help me out? He already accomplished what I accomplished. Let me talk about it. Let me tell everybody what I'm trying to do, how I'm moving, so somebody can help me.
You know what that is, though? I feel that that boils down to the culture now. Like, we have this, especially with social media, we have this thing with you got to move it in silent. Or you gotta do everything alone, no new friends and all that stuff. And that shit is bullshit, man.
Nah, bro, that's ridiculous to hear, especially that no new friends thing, bro. How we knew each other about a year now. Like our relationship.
Imagine,
that's crazy.
If I really stick to no new friends.
Imagine if we didn't know each other.
This going on right now. Y'all wouldn't be listening to these gems right now, man.
Exactly, and the way we helped each other grow in that year is crazy, like ridiculous, crazy. It's crazy.
Wow.
I know, and time moving fast too. So it's already coming on the year too, and the growth that we had together is just ridiculous.
Yeah, hands down.
We made so many moves. Made a lot of money last year. Well, not a lot of money, but
I lost a lot of money.
It's been up and downs last year, but
I don't really like talking about that. But I guess matter of fact, you know, we could talk about stuff like that.
Yeah,
talk
bro.
about keep everything.
Keep everything 100.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like talking about money. We'll talk about money. One of my, I guess I call him like a mentor, a person that I look at to, like Grant Cardone always says, yo, you tell Uncle Sam how much you make a year. Why can't you tell the man next to you how much you make a year?
All right, let's start off with it though. I mean, I lost a lot of money last year. I lost ridiculous amount. With $36,000 I lost, and that was my own money. Had a bad year.
Not a bad year. It's just a year full of lessons. So
yeah,
that's what you got. That's how you got to look at it. I mean, I don't think I lost that much money, but I spent a lot of money last year, and a lot of it was on education. Like, I flew a lot of places to get some great education, learn a lot of mentors and things like that. So,
but that's actually perfect to cut you off real quick. You see what he said? I said it was a bad year, and he just pulled me up, just said, no, it's not a bad year, it's learning experience. You need people like that around you. Because, again, you see in my mentality right there, it was a bad year, but he just pulled me back up.
Yeah, it's a year of lessons, and like you said, the mentality of people around you, that's the hardest thing too, is finding that small circle of people who can uplift you. You say something and you're like, nah, you can't, you have to look at it this way or look at it that way.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you stay around people who want the best for you.
Yeah, so I mean, so what do you think our plans with this podcast is, bro? Like what are we gonna get into? What are the people gonna be in tune every week?
All right, what I see this podcast going, obviously I see it being one of the top rated podcasts on iTunes,
Easily.
SoundCloud, wherever
Easily.
you listen to this podcast at. Yeah, hands down though. We're going to have a lot of ideas on here. We're going to have guests coming on. The main goal of this, again, it is to reach as many people as possible, but also utilize the network. And when I say utilize the network, we're going to have guests on here. Now, the guests we're going to have is not going to be like no average Joe who we look at walking down the street. We're going to have people who we feel are successful within their field, or people who are striving to get to that point of success within their field.
Yeah, definitely. So like the people that we're looking for are, like you said, people are striving, but people who are almost there have that notoriety, right. And like through networking, like we said, we have a lot of connects from professional athletes to Instagram influencers to hedge fund managers it's crazy, and that's just networking over the years. So hopefully we can pull a few strings and get some guys out here to really talk, and females too. I know a lot of smart females out there too. So
yeah, I'm loving this women empowerment that's been going on lately.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Everybody's getting
it's
a
needed,
voice,
man. It's about time females really understand and realize how powerful they really are.
Yeah, way more powerful than men. But
yeah,
I think the secret's out now.
I'm not too sure. They say men run the world. I don't think that's true.
I don't think so.
Because I know for a fact, I'm talking to a female about some decisions I'm making. That's a fact. Yeah. And I know kings, queens, all of them in the past done the same exact thing.
No, I definitely agree, bro. I definitely agree. So
yeah, men, they don't conquer other nations just to say they conquered it. They doing it for females.
Yeah, everything.
Let's be real though. Like, come on.
That's true. Every decision
driving,
made. Yeah.
Clothes you wearing, things you doing, things you not doing, things you posted. You ain't doing it for other dudes. You doing it for females, man.
That's definitely keeping it 100. Definitely keeping it 100. So, yeah, hopefully we have some good guests on this show. I mean, that will come in due time. We're just going to kind of chop it up, throw ideas around, talk to you, trying to get a feedback of what you guys want to hear, who you guys want to try to get on the show, and just things of that nature. Hopefully, we will pull all that stuff off.
Yeah, let's start off with, let's actually go into it right now. I'm looking at this quote right here. I'm actually seeing a lot of quotes. I'm in a palace right now. There's a lot of quotes around here.
Yeah, we're recording this right from my room, so nothing fancy,
nothing
fancy.
This is the
but
palace. Come on, man. The palace. You cannot talk like that.
All right, so a little about my room. Let's tell you about where we're recording at. My room is all blue, like real dark blue, like a monotone blue.
Like a royal blue.
Yeah, so what I have all over my walls is different quotes. I have a vision board, and I just like, when I wake up, I like to be inspired. You know, everybody, they wake up, they feel tired and shit. Like, they don't want to get out of bed. So I try to put as much positive stuff all around me, just so when I get up, I can see something that might motivate me. I mean, there's still those days where I'm just like, I put the sheet back over my head and go back to sleep. But I mean, I try to keep influences around me as much as possible.
Right, especially if I know those who have me on Snap or my IG stories. I wake up inspired. A lot of times people think that I just wake up and I'm always going to get it, which is true. But I do wake up. I do wake up sometimes where I'm really not into it. Around those times, I really just like think to myself, like, all right, if I'm wasting time doing this, will I be thinking about it in the future, or thinking myself in the future? And if I'm not thinking for it, by wasting that time, I just get back to it.
Yeah, bro, that's how you're killing it, though. I mean, you kill the Snapchat and the Instagram game. I need to step my shit up, bro. I'm slacking. I hate going on social media and everything. I not hate it, but I feel like I'm moving so much. I don't have time to really post it. But we were having this talk last night, bro.
Here's the thing, right? Social media. This is 2018.
Talk.
It's not 2005. It's not, what is it, 2013. This is a different time. If you're not on social media, you're not making real money.
I agree.
And I'm being honest as it is. Even no matter what field you're in.
Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of the big guys who are dominated in their field, like the Grant Cardones, the who we have. Grant Cardone.
Damian John.
Yeah, exactly.
Ty Lopez.
Yeah, you know all the influencers. Yeah. Everybody's dominating their field. They're all migrating over to social media because that's the biggest voice that you have right now. If you can get those engagement, get those followers on social media, you can really make an impact, not just in your community, but literally the world.
Yeah, I met Kadeem from social media.
Easily, yeah.
I didn't walk down the street and meet him. And on top of that, I know people who live in California, who live in China,
true,
who live in Europe. I didn't meet them in person. I met them on social media.
That's true. And it's funny because now that I travel, I do quite a bit of traveling. Everywhere I go, I'm linking with somebody. Like I said, I met on social media. Just being in the same industry or just meeting. No matter where I go now, I feel like I can hit somebody up and really chop it up with somebody.
You have to. And going back to the guest and everything too, it's not going to be someone who's in our field all the time. I don't want people to think that whatever we're doing, that's going to be strictly that. You can learn something from every single person, no matter what. So again, it could be someone who's a janitor. We can learn something from him.
Agreed.
Someone who's a hedge funder. We can learn something from him.
Agreed.
And I feel that you guys can learn something from this. I feel you guys can learn from them as well.
Yeah, I mean, it boils down to mindset.
Right.
That's where it comes down to. I mean, if you have the right mindset, if you're vibing on that same frequency as us, then yeah, come chop it up with us. Let's hear what you got to say. It doesn't matter what position you're in. If you got that mindset, let's do it. That's it.
Again, he said mindset. He didn't say no jibber jabber. He didn't say he said strictly mindset.
Yeah, and that's what I try to keep around me, like the people on the same mindset as me. I think I already talked about this, but it's that mindset that I want everything. I need a grind. I want it. That's the people that.
But then going back to social media, because you do have those people who post those things.
Listen, so that's why I don't really like social media, because people post a lot of shit on social media.
I know for a fact, man. It's a few times, plenty of times, I'll hit somebody up just because I'm scrolling and I see their social media posts, and they'll say something like, I'm up and I'm getting to it. I'll hit that person up, literally. They're going back to sleep, or they're just now waking up. Oh, what's going on? I literally just saw you post that you up, you getting to it. How are you sleeping right now?
And listen, and so let me tell you what I try to do on social media, especially like my Snapchat or Instagram. I probably have an addiction to Snapchat and Instagram, so I constantly go on it, even though it's full of a lot of shit on there. But like I gotta make sure I'm working harder than everybody else. So I just pop in there every now and then, make sure, look at this sucker watching TV, going to the movies, going to the club. Oh yeah. Let's see where you're in 5 years. But what I do kind of, and you know how you can go on top of Instagram and you see like the stories everybody posts, like kind of like Snapchat now.
Yeah.
So if you hold down that, you can mute that. So what I do, So what I do is I have a lot of people muted. Like if I going on Snapchat or Instagram one day and I'm looking through everybody's story and stuff, and I click on you and I see some bullshit that's not gonna help me, that's not gonna keep me motivated, I'm muting you the first time I see that shit.
But why are you muting it? Why don't you just unfollow them?
I don't want them to feel some type of way. Like, damn, he just hit the unfollow button. I mean, there's still some people now.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there, right? Because I feel that like that's what's really wrong with people nowadays too. They feel like if I don't follow you on social media, it's like I don't like you, we're not cool no more. That's not what it means. I just don't like what you have to post.
I agree with that.
I know plenty of people in person. I speak to them in person, but on social media, I'm not following them, and I tell them the same exact thing. It's not nothing against you. I just don't like what you post. I don't see it.
I agree with you 100% of that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We still cool. I just don't like what you post.
I agree with you. I mean, think about it.
You out of here.
A lot of the successful people, if you look if you look at who they're following, it's a small amount of people.
That's a fact.
It's only probably like 30, 40 people, and that goes to show like what you said is right on. You don't follow them, and
because I used to think that they were too good.
Like
and it boils down to mindset. It's not about being too good. It's about what goes in also goes out.
Exactly, and that they don't want to see that same shit on there. They don't want to see their friends. I'm sure they have friends who are not vibing on that same frequency, not with that same mindset, who are bullshitting out there, and they don't want to see that on their social media. So maybe I'll start hitting that on follow buttons very soon. So if you see me on follow, you don't take it any offense. I'm just trying to do something great.
Yeah, you definitely have to do that. Greatness is everything.
That's it, bro. That's it.
That's what we're striving for.
Yeah, it is. All right, so here on now, this is the pilot episode, the first episode. We're just getting started.
Yeah, you understand the ins and outs, the ups and downs to this.
Still nervous, still stuttering over our words and stuff like that. We'll get better.
Yeah,
Don't hold us
definitely
to
will.
it. So
Nah, I think they're gonna enjoy us.
they'll understand. Yeah, definitely. All right, so how we plan on moving forward? Like what's after we talked about the guest?
Right. All right. So what we plan on doing moving forward? Let's I'm gonna have it where you guys also send us ideas. A lot of times, I like to just speak on the spot. You know, Kadeem was asking me, "Oh, we gotta write this down, write that down." I said, honestly, bro, that doesn't really work for me. And that's speaking of that too, you gotta also do what works for you. I know a lot of people, they get caught up in doing something just because they see that other people are doing it, are successful within doing that. But then again, you have to do what works for you. So that also goes back to the social media for you.
Yeah.
If for you that mutant, if that works for you, then continue doing that. But for me, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
It's like fuck
You
your
hit the unfollow
feelings, man.
button.
Yeah, I'm unfollowing you out of here. But yeah, again, if you guys have any ideas on things that we want to discuss,
You know what we need to do? I feel like we need to get a Twitter. I feel like Twitter is word. I feel like a lot of people are people still on Twitter? Or everybody's over
I
so
mean,
like
Donald Trump is on Twitter. If you want to be real, but
all right, so people are still on Twitter. So I feel like we need to make a Twitter. We both control it. Everybody send us ideas and stuff. You can also hit up on our DMs or anything like that. Follow us on social media.
yeah, definitely.
And you can plug your social media right now. We'll plug it a couple of times during the
My
podcast.
social media, the Instagram is handsome_Kelly_.
And my Instagram is way too irrational. WAY 2 IRRATIONAL.
Where did you get that name from?
Way too irrational. Like, quick story. Back in the days when I first like started driving, I was in a car club, like a car group. And
You got skills like that.
yeah, it's not like
Okay.
You know, I had my Honda Civic thinking that was the fastest car around. So we had that. We had a group of guys, a lot of guys from my church in the Bronx. We all had cars and everything like that. So we just came up with a group. Everybody came together. The name was Irrational. And I just add the way too, and ever since that, it's been rocking like that. Irrational,
That's different.
making crazy decisions, doing crazy stuff. So I've been rocking with that.
As for me though, my Instagram name is it's actually my name.
Yeah, I mean that's a smart thing to do. Brand yourself, like
Yeah, pretty much.
like everybody searching for you on Instagram. That's the easy
But
thing
it's
to
actually
do.
funny how that came about. Oh, speaking of that too, so a lot of people, I always get this all the time. Is Handsome your real name? Handsome is my real name. No, my real name is not Kelly. Kelly is my last name. It is a pet peeve when I do hear people call me Kelly. That's my family name. Again, the story with Handsome Kelly, how that came about.
This is the story how your parents named you Handsome Kelly.
No, this is a story how I got my Instagram name Handsome
Oh.
Kelly.
I mean, what name, bro?
I mean, I was trying to be creative, right? So my mom actually made email for me, I think in like the 7th grade.
On AOL.
Was it? No, it wasn't AOL. It was Yahoo.
You know,
was
some people are
Yahoo.
gonna listen to this and be like, "What the hell is AOL?"
Yeah, but hold up. Let's get back to it, though,
Yeah.
right? That's a fact. But all right. So my mom made me an email address, and I thought this email address was ridiculous. I really did. I didn't really want to tell you what. So my email address was cutehandsome@yahoo.com.
It's like a double entendre. Like,
But I was using that for everything. And then,
your mom's like, "I'm gonna have me a pretty ass son."
yeah, so it was cutehandsome@yahoo. I don't remember the password for that. I don't remember any of that stuff. But how I got into this, I was just thinking of different names on Instagram. I used to see a lot of people when it really started getting a little famous. That's back when I had my Android. That's actually before Android had Instagram app. I remember that. I was on my iPod, not even iPad, the touchscreen.
Jeez.
Yeah, times was hard. I was on my touchscreen and I was just thinking about a name. I couldn't think of anything, so I was like, "Fuck it, let me just use Handsome Kelly,"
Yeah.
and that's how I got it.
I feel like I should have did that same thing, but I mean, I think I'm too deep in now. So a lot of people know me about Way Too Irrational. So
I mean, if that's your tag name, you gotta stick with it.
that's it, bro. I'm gonna claim it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let that work.
That's a good way to find it. Way Too Irrational. It's simple. Get to it.
Yeah, but let's definitely make a Twitter. I feel like we need to make a Twitter, and I feel like that's an easy way for people to come and hit us up and follow us. We'll both download the app on our phone, and we'll just name it. Hopefully, our name is out there. So
Yeah, I'm improving with my Instagram and Facebook, so I'm gonna stick with that.
improving how?
my engagement.
Okay, just yeah. That's like I said. That's what I need to do better. Like
Yeah.
you kill that way. I need to start getting on, showing my face, talking, and I don't know. I'm just not the big talker. I didn't get out the show.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a great way for you to get out the show. Let's actually speak on social media real quick.
Yeah.
I speak about this a lot with different conversations, different people. The thing with social media now, what can we discuss about it? Let's actually talk about how to improve your engagement and how to improve your social media.
Yeah,
I feel like nowadays, I'm going to start with Instagram first.
Mm-hmm.
The way Instagram is now, like the algorithm now, it doesn't matter how many people you follow. It matters how many people are engaged with you. That's really who you see first. That's why you'll have posts that's like 4 days old or even a week old, but it's based over that person and that person's engagement with you.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be how if you have 5,000 followers, all of them see it. It's not
Yeah.
like that no more. Again, back to the engagement. Also, wait, let's actually talk about the followers.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy followers, and I think everyone understands that now. They understand that you can buy followers. So if someone has like 10K followers, but they have like 5 likes,
Yeah.
you can really see, all right, they paid for it.
Agreed.
And that's what it boils down to, engagement. Now, engagement is more important because it doesn't matter how many people follow you. It matters how many people know you and speak about you or speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, you want to work on engagement. So, I have a challenge what I'm doing. Every picture I like, I have to leave a comment.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
No matter what. And that's
Yeah.
actually for the listeners, too. Every picture you like, just leave a comment.
Yeah, I mean, so everybody has to understand. If you're not following H, definitely go follow H. A lot of people who I'm gonna bring to this podcast probably don't know you, probably don't follow you. Definitely go follow H. He's really, really active on social media. He's snapping 24/7. He's Instagramming 24/7. So you'll definitely learn a lot more from following his social media than you learn from mine.
Yeah, my family doesn't like the fact that I'm
I
on
know.
Snap.
They always hear you. They always hear you. So even sometimes me, I'm sitting next to you, H pulls out his phone. If we're doing something, we can be in the meeting, we can be eating, we can be making the most important decisions of our life. H is pulling out his phone like I need the world to know.
But here's the thing, you gotta document that though, man.
I agree.
But it's not like where it's like, oh, what are we up to? No, this is what we're up to.
Yeah.
People need to see that because there's a lot of people who are not really doing anything. You know, you want to inspire people.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. I want to inspire people. So I can inspire people by just waking up, and if I'm not into it, I'm not into it. But I gotta force myself to get into it.
Yeah.
I could wake up and really get into it, and then from there and show them. I could be in a meeting about money. Show them.
Yeah.
That inspires people. You'd be surprised what inspires people.
I don't knock that. I need to do that more. So
I don't show everything though.
Yeah,
That's the thing too, because my family thinks that I show everything.
Yeah.
And I tell them that I don't show everything. I don't show like I'm in the shower, I'm getting dressed, I'm lotioning up. What I do show them wrong though, but I don't show every little thing.
You're showing what you feel like would help inspire the next person who just needs that little bit of push, basically.
But even the things that I feel may not, like you have to realize that a lot of people they fail. So you have to also show them the failure. You can't always show the sun. You know, because if you show the 24/7, then that's gonna be boring. You want to be able to show the rain.
Agreed. Yeah, I definitely agree, bro. Yeah, I agree. No, I'm gonna start making when this podcast comes out, you guys are gonna see my face on Instagram a lot more.
Yeah, there we go.
I need to start making the switch. A lot of people hit me up. What are you doing? I might post something one day. Sometimes I go on rants on Instagram and stuff like that, but I'm gonna be definitely better on that.
Yeah, you don't have to do it every day. I mean, you should be on it consecutively, but you don't want to do it every single moment of the day. You want to make it where your life is consistent of social media. You know, you want to make it where social media is a tool. You don't want to make it where you are the tool for social media.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so we're definitely gonna tackle this whole social media thing and strive to it. Like we said, in the show notes we're gonna put our Twitter name for
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a social media
account. Yeah,
not account, but a social media episode strictly for social media.
Okay, yeah. We're definitely gonna dedicate, and that's what we want too. We want the feedback. We want people to know, like, people to ask us questions, like, what do you guys want us to talk about? Basically, what topics do you want us to discuss? If you have any questions, I mean, we're not millionaires yet. We have that millionaire mindset, but we're striving there. We're making moves there. If we can help anybody, pick anybody up, and like we said, this podcast for us is to network, is to meet more people, is to get our voices out there, is to let the world know what we're doing. So if anybody can help us, we can help anybody else. Like, hit us up, let us know what's up.
Speaking about, I'm listening.
I was gonna say what field we're in also. I mean, I mean, we're in the finance field. We do a lot of finance stuff. We're trying to get in the investment world. We're not professionals, but we're definitely headed there. Yeah. This guy's saying Bitcoin. Bitcoin is down, losing me a lot of money right now. So, but
You still holding Bitcoin?
no, not Bitcoin. The other cryptocurrencies.
Which ones are you holding? Top secret?
Ripple. Everybody knows
You still
Ripple.
holding Ripple?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on Ripple for a while.
I'm holding. I'm sitting on Ripple. I'm sitting on nice Ripple.
You see,
right
I don't
now.
want to tell like that's what we say. It was not financial or investment advice at the beginning. I'm holding Ripple. I'm holding Tron. I'm holding
cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, what am I also holding? I don't
You
know.
getting into bet?
I would have to look into my portfolio. I don't know exactly what I'm holding.
You get into bet?
Nah.
Tripping.
Maybe we'll look. We'll maybe talk about this after and see if I can. But yeah, it's down. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff and things like that. So.
Damn, I need some water.
That's it. I need some water. Yo, bro, talking to the mic also. This guy's chugging water. Jeez.
I didn't realize how much water you need for this podcast alone.
This guy went through a cup already.
Yeah, man, I may need to take a break and go get another.
Nah.
What's your plans for this weekend, man?
This weekend, all right. So I'm slacking. You know, we're talking all this good stuff right now, but as soon as we finish, can we tell them what day we're recording this on? Yeah, we're gonna try to post this on Monday. We're recording this on
February 1st.
It's February 1st. Oh shit!
It's February 1st.
Damn, yo, last month went fast, bro. Fast.
It really did.
Yeah. So I'm recording this on a Thursday. So right after we record this, my bag's already packed. I'm shooting off to Atlantic City. Honestly, my boy's in the poker tournament, so he said he got a couple extra rooms. So
money over there.
So I'm shooting as soon as we finish this. I'm heading down to Atlantic City. I'm just gonna stay for a day though, but when I get back, I'll probably play a little poker. I'm big into poker also, so when I do get a little extra cash and I'm not really investing, poker tournaments are definitely what I'm going to try to get into. But
yeah, you gotta show me how to play poker.
Yeah, bro, you gotta. If you in finance, bro, you gotta know how to turn poker.
I don't know how to play at all.
Nah, we got.
I can have a poker face. Though.
Don't worry. The next podcast, bring some money over, and before we play, before we do the podcast, I'll teach you how to play.
You can't get mad if I take your money though.
Beginner's luck. We'll see how that lasts. But yeah,
I'm just saying though, man. No, I'm in and out. You gonna hold on long term? You crazy? What's wrong with you?
So yeah, this weekend I'm working, bro. I work 24/7. We have to say this for a different podcast, but if you know like the what is it called? If you know, so I do a lot of. I'm self-employed basically, so right. I do a lot of work. So my income solely based on the amount of work that I put in.
Tell me about it.
So this is kind of, you know, like the I can't. Robert Kiyosaki talks about it. It's the something quadrant, the cash flow quadrant.
I was going to say, how you not know that?
Yeah, the cash flow quadrant. So there's different categories. There's the E, which is employment, the S, which is self-employed, the B, which is a business owner, and the I, that's an investor. Everybody's goal should be to get to the I, which is the investors podcast, which is investors quadrant. We'll have a podcast solely on this because that's really, really good stuff. And he's got looking at my fish, smiling at my fish swimming around.
No, this, I'm just thinking, like, this self-employed is no joke.
Yeah, so right now, me and H are both in. I think H is 100% in the safe self-employed. I'm still kind of in the E quadrant also. I do some employment work also. I work at JFK also, airport near us. I do like snow removal there. It's seasonal, but I mean, it helps with the taxes, I guess.
That's true.
So, so being in self-employed category is very, very difficult right now. That's why we talk about keeping people with the same mindset around you, because it's so hard to stay motivated. Because right now, all the money that comes in our pocket is money that we have to go out there and work for. And if we don't work for it, we don't get paid.
Yeah, that's really the challenging part right there, being your own boss. The good thing about it is that you're your own boss. The bad thing about it is that you are your own boss.
Yeah.
There's plenty of times where I wake up and I don't feel like doing shit, literally. But I just know for a fact that if I don't wake up and go get it, I'm not getting paid. And the worst thing is not doing something and then having to touch your savings. I hate that. I really hate that.
Or like we do this a lot of time too. We'll be working, and then we'll get tired or we don't want to go. We'll come home. And then we have the most energy in the world, and we're like, "Yo, why did
not even?" But I think that's really a work thing because everyone is always like, "Oh, you gotta love what you do." That's bullshit. It's plenty of times where you can love what you do, but you're not gonna love it every single day. You have to literally have that mindset where it's like, you know what? Maybe today is not my day, but I have to do what I gotta do to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So I mean, that's about it. What do you have planned this weekend?
This weekend is gonna be, what do we say? Oh yeah, February 1st. Today's what?
Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, February 1st.
This is coming out on Monday.
Yeah. All right. So it's my niece's birthday. I'm taking my other 2 nieces, 3 nieces, and my 2 nephews with me to, what is it in Deer Park? What is it called? The jumping thing?
Oh no! You see, whew, that could not be my weekend. I would go crazy.
What is it called?
It was like the Bounce House or something like that. Out in Deer Park or something around there.
I'm
out
actually
on Long Island.
It's gonna be something because I have a meeting before that, so I'm trying to see how I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be challenging, but I'll make it happen.
Yeah. So I mean, as I said, this is the first podcast. Also, we're gonna keep it really short, kind of get you guys a gist of what we're gonna talk about and things like that. So, I mean,
no, that's not it. You sound like you're about to wrap up,
bro. I gotta go to AC. No, I'm joking.
You got time, man.
It's 3:00. I'm trying to beat that rush hour traffic. You're trying to keep me here. Yo, let me tell you something too, bro. We were supposed to start this at 10:30, bro.
Get out of here.
And it's 3:00 right now, and we're kind of just started. It's about a half an hour ago. This guy ages on that.
Actually, we planned on doing. We didn't say 10 o'clock. I don't know why he's saying that. We definitely said 12.
We
definitely said 12. We was like 11, between like 11 and 12.
You know the person who's late is always trying to justify why they were late. Why were you late? Let us know why you were late to this. Let me know why you were late to this.
I have to make adjustments.
Talk about it.
Things happen. You know, you gotta adapt and react to life, man.
Okay.
Sometimes life,
I'm reacting, bro. I'm trying to get
we gotta do that sometimes, man.
I hear you.
But real quick, let's what I want to do is, that's not important right now.
What are you saying? Just say it.
I forgot.
Okay, that definitely wasn't important. Yeah, so like we said, we talked about the guests that we want to try to have on. We talked about our social media. We're gonna try to get a Twitter. When we get a Twitter, in the show notes, if you go below, or if you're listening on iTunes or SoundCloud, whatever, we're gonna put our Twitter below, and you can hit us up on there. We're gonna have all our social media in the bottom also. Name of the podcast is What Are We Doing? We're gonna try to have the Twitter name saying What Are We Doing? Of course, somebody's gonna probably take that, so we'll probably say What Are We Doing PC, which podcast or something like that. Also, if you want to, you can hit us up on our email address. It's the What Are We Doing PC at gmail.com. It's gonna be in the show notes also, so
yeah,
you can look at that. You can email us stuff. Like this whole thing is gonna work by people hitting us up, people asking us what they want to talk about. So please hit us up. Tell if you like the show. Tell if you hate the show. Tell if you like what we're talking about. If you see the vision that we're trying to do, and
you definitely gotta rate us too.
Yeah. Definitely rate us.
What is it? It's 5, right?
Yeah,
they have it now?
Whatever the highest is, we need that.
I think 5 is also the lowest that they give too.
I'm not sure.
It is. They have this thing with for certain podcasts, like ours is one of them because the uniqueness of it. Yeah. They have it where if you rate 5, that's like you're giving your best, but if you also rate 5, you're giving your worst.
Oh yeah, so just look, just take this.
Just give it 5. That's all. That's all
if you like what you hear, just rate us, share us, tell everybody about us.
I think that went over people's heads.
we know what we're talking about. It's the beginning, so we're still brainstorming at the same time also.
Yeah. Start wrapping this up.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was telling you I was trying to do. I'm looking at my bag packed right there. I'm trying to.
It is the first episode. We just wanted to get a little twist, put our feet in the water, see how cold it is. It's not that cold. It's pretty warm actually. So we're gonna start swimming the next episode. Let's get to it.
Definitely. We need like a
closing?
like an outro saying.
Outro.
I think we got to work on something like
Let's do something like.
You want to try to play music at the end, or are we trying to say like just end it? Like, drop mic?
Let's end it with Well, I'm not dropping this mic. This is expensive. I don't know about you, man. It's expensive. Let's do it where just end it like with Big Sean.
You want to end it with Big Sean?
Yeah, just like that, like Big Sean.